Now that the banners have been out for a bit, you might be wondering if you're coining anyone on the Gogeta or the Omega banner. The one thing I will always tell you to do first though is to make sure you're done summoning. You never want to coin any units on either banner unless you are completely done summoning. The reason why I say that is because you never know if you're just going to get them anyways by summoning. And unless you're okay with pulling an extra copy of them, whether you want to be duping them or anything like that, I would just hold off. That being said, let's go ahead and talk about everyone who's coming back on the Gogeta banner first, or who has returned on the Gogeta banner first, since I think those are the ones that most people are going to be talking about, right? Which is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Goku first, because I want to talk about, I want to be a little bit happy at the start. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku is like a must run with the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, it is actually insane. Just the power of Super Saiyan 4 Goku alone is crazy. Not only is he just raising the attack and defense by all allies for 2 turns, but he is also having it where he's raising his stats with every single super attack that he does. On top of that, he has the insane support over here of just power beyond Super Saiyan or Giant Ape power category allies getting 7% defense and 10% damage reduction. He's guarding, he's giving himself that damage reduction we were just talking about. He's making it insanely easy to get crits and key for this character. He's giving you that extra 44% health anytime you're below that limit, which ties in pretty well with the transformation of this character already. Just being below 70% HP or starting from the 5th turn, you can just go ahead and transform. He's just insane. Super Saiyan 4 Goku just has so much utility to him. He is truly the jack of all trades. Just amazing. And I do think that he is definitely worth coining, especially if you do pull Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because Gogeta has that intro that just makes him insanely good of getting the superclass allies getting the key and the defense while also launching an additional super attack, and all of your attacks become critical hits. But you need 2 or more GT heroes, and GT heroes, they're pretty good right now, but like it still needs just like a little bit more, right? Like, your top 2 options are Super Saiyan 4 Goku and physical Super Saiyan 4s. Like, those are just must runs on almost any team that you're able to run them on. So picking up Super Saiyan 4 Goku would definitely be a good option for sure. That's something I'd easily say. This guy, he should have been more. And it's crazy because I was talking about it during the 10th year anniversary when his details first dropped, and I was like, he should have been more. And there was people who were like, no, he's fine, he's good enough. No, he should have had more. He does have some pretty powerful abilities. He has the guard, he has a 20% damage reduction similar to SSJ4 Goku, but there's no stacking, there's no anything like that, there's no support. He does hit very, very hard though on his 5th turn, because the 5th turn, that's when you get this, right? Where you get the additional 158% attack, you get the 58% defense, as long as you're using the 18 key or more. You perform a critical hit when you're using the active skill or attacking with 24 key. And then you combine that with this active skill that gives you 58% attack for the turn. You are hitting some insane numbers during that. But he is a glass cannon. And like, he hits super hard in that 5th turn, right? But he cannot tank. He can't. He just can't do it. And it's sad, because like I said, he just needed a little bit more. Like, I genuinely think I would have been fine with this unit if he just had 58% damage reduction. I think that's would have been fine with me if they just upped this to 58. And I think he would be very, very useful right now. But unfortunately, he just doesn't have that. Because you look at Rose, who's in the exact same situation, 60% damage reduction and guard, and that guy's like must-run material. This Gohan could have been the same thing with just that little bit of extra damage reduction. But alas, the answer is no for that guy, by the way. Man, it's funny how 1 year changes, and I go from saying, yeah, you should probably coin this guy, to, yeah, no, you shouldn't coin this guy anymore. Because the issue with him now is that he was like the hardest hitting unit of his time when he came out, and that's the reason why he was number one. And then on top of that, the standby just basically killed almost everything. Like every single final boss was just killed by Gohan going into standby in the last like 5 turns, and then you just built him up and then just did that, and then you would just wipe the final boss. But the issue is that a lot of the newest fights are all short content fights, or like short phased fights, and you can't compete. Like Gohan can't compete in any of this, because this one you have to get standby out immediately or else you just die. That's the first thing. This one you can get locked. So wait, no, this one isn't locked. This one is the one where which one is it? Oh yeah, this is the one that gets the stuns in slot 1. He's not really a slot 1 character anyways, but like even still, this is the one that is the locking. That is stupid. I hate that so much too. And then Gogeta just having as much attack as he has. Dude, I can't talk. The Gogeta having as much attack as he does means that it's like almost always you're dying with Gohan as well. So it's unfortunate. It's really truly unfortunate, because I do think that he was one compared to the other units of his time, but then he just kind of fell off. Gammas is, dude, I gotta say no on this one too. Again, it's truly hard to say for Gammas, because it's just like they have good stuff about them. Superheroes just got Super Saiyan Blues. Joint Forces has been dead in the mud for like the longest time though. Defenders of Justice, didn't they just get something? Or am I thinking of something else? It might have been Joint Forces that just got something actually. No, it was Physical Super Saiyan Trio. That was the last one. Yeah, no, Defenders of Justice has been dead in the waters too. So the only thing you're really buffing here is just superheroes, but like you're putting so much effort into this character, and it's like, why, right? Like you have to survive with just the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Then you have to swap over and try to get the finish skill as fast as possible, when honestly the 50% damage reduction that they have just isn't enough anymore. And then when you finally get this character out who's really, really decent, it's like the fight is kind of almost already over. All the characters that needed to be built up are already built up, right? So who is this guy helping, is my point. When you got the Tech Vegitos, you got the AGL Gogetas, when you got the active skills from all of these units, this guy doesn't protect anyone at that point who needs protection. I'm not saying that his job is useless. Again, Superheroes still has a lot of decent units who can get a lot of help from this 3 key and 50% attack. But another thing too is when you don't really have a lot of links that you're sharing with a lot of these characters too, the support is much of just like pseudo support from the links, right? Like you're just taking out the attack and defense you'd get from links and just putting that in the actual support anyways. I don't know. I would say no. The Gammas are no. Ugh. Unless GT Bosses gets like the most monumental boost of all time, there is no reason to sell. I don't even think there's a reason to coin this guy, period, honestly. Because you have, we know that for a fact this guy is getting an EZA, and we know for a fact that they are getting an EZA. Where are they? It was the Baby 2, and I believe it was STR Omega, right? Both of these characters are getting damage reduction, by the way. We know that for a fact, because their kits leaked a little bit beforehand from their the teaser trailer. Omega had it where he had damage reduction, the same thing with the Legion of Shadow Dragons. So like there's going to be much better options, and I don't think AGL Omega is going to be really worth it anymore. He has the revive, which is really good and decent for the team, but the issue is that the condition is just too hard. That most of the time you're just going to be dead by that point. You have to have 50% or less HP. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to say no on that one. Physical Sword of Hope Trunks, we're not even talking about him. These characters, we're going to have to wait on what the EZA details are. But even still, I don't even know if you would want to spend Carnival coins on these characters regardless. Because most of the time, they're just going to drop them free to play somehow, right? By giving us like tickets or coins or something like that. That I wouldn't be surprised if later on that these characters are just able to be picked up some other way later on. But yeah, we just gotta wait. Gotta wait for them. Then we have the Omega banner. Let's just go ahead and get the first one out the way. Tech Vegito, yes. Yes, big thumbs up, yes. Big smile on my face, yes, you should get Tech Vegito. Even though he does get hard countered in the Rose fight, guess what? Almost every single other fight, he is hard countering them instead. As long as there is not an AoE in sight, this unit just wins games. Like, go ahead and... Excuse me. Go ahead and go into the Omega fight. And you... Not the Omega fight. Well, you could go and take him into the Omega fight, too. You go to Gogeta fight with Tech Goku, and man, he, like, actually just whoops that stage and tears it in half. Because Vegito reigns supreme. Guarding, 60% damage reduction, being able to use the active skill that directs all the attacks towards you, getting the guaranteed crits because of it, getting the extra defense here, getting the extra attack and defense here. So you just put this character slot 1, you get all the attacks just directed towards them, and then you just kill everything. You just kill everything with it. So yeah, Tech Vegito's good. Int Broly, no. As much as I would want him to be, because, like, honestly, he has a lot of good utility into his kit, right? Like, he has the revive, he's getting HP recovery with every single type key sphere. He has it where he's going ahead and having the domain turn 1. He's guarding all attacks. He's getting that insane damage reduction rate up here. He's gonna be able to get more defense after his revive is done. He also gives uncontrollable allies 60% attack and defense. He's changing key spheres. Like, he's doing a lot of good stuff. But that's the issue. Is uncontrollable power. You need to have uncontrollable power. This guy's like kind of unusable. You could use him in, like, against Goku's family category enemies. So, like, in the new Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta fight, you can use him, right? But if we go ahead and look at uncontrollable power, there's like nobody that's extreme, and that's the issue, right? There's no one new that's on extreme that's on here. Like, there's no Rose, there's no Omega, there's no nothing. So because of that, like, how when you take Int Broly, you can't use the active skill, and this guy dies because he doesn't have his defense when receiving an attack. He doesn't have the support that he's giving everyone. He doesn't have any of that. So he just dies, like, immediately. Because he needs this. He needs this at the start. He needs it, but he doesn't have it. So that's the issue with Broly. Is that, like, uncontrollable? He's locked to this team. Agio Broly, no. I would say no. Cause I don't know, I feel like a lot of a lot of these fights, they just kill this guy. Because Agio Broly is so weak defensively when he's in base form. So weak. It's so bad. And you need to survive 2 turns with him. And all he's going to be having defensively is guard. And 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. 100% extra for 4 turns. He gets a lot of defense plus super attack though. But even then, he doesn't have enough. That's the issue. Tech Fusion Zamasu is... I don't know. Like, I've been finding a lot of utility with this guy, but I wouldn't put him in the realm of coinable. but he's not like a bad, like, he's not a bad unit. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I've been getting a little bit of more use from him out of these days, because this active skill, man, like, it's just crazy when you're just able to go into infinite Zamasu and you're just like, oh, sorry, no damage done to this character. But that's if you have Rose. Physical Super Saiyan 4s, I would say that you should coin them, but only if you're trying to, I don't even know, because like these guys return like 24/7, right? Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if they're coming back for the next year anniversary. So like, if you, I guess if you don't have them, it's not a bad pickup, just because like, just post EZA, these characters are insane. 77% damage reduction for the first turn. You're getting the guard plus that. So like, post super attack, this character is living everything turn 1. And then if you're in a short content fight, you either have this character float off or you keep them on rotation depending on if it's turn 1 or 2. You immediately bust out Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and guess what? You're getting that 77% damage reduction again. You're getting the guard again. You're able to get more damage reduction. You're literally invincible if you just get two Rainbow Key Spheres, and this character is generating Rainbow Key Spheres. So all you need is 2, and this character is invincible because they'll have guard and 97% damage reduction. And on top of that, if you're facing an enemy whose HP is below 50%, you just counter guaranteed. And you have the what is it called? The Scouter. Where is it? Right here. So you can go ahead and just use that and just pummel the enemy. Tech Gogeta, man, it's crazy how this unit has just fallen off so heavily. It's sad. It truly is sad. Because the main issue with them is that you need to get to turn 4. And you have to be above the 70% HP. But like, Super Gogeta is still pretty decent. Just having the HP recovery, you got the performing critical hits, you got the 40% damage reduction here. You got 40% extra damage reduction before you even attack. You get the guard, you get the decent amount of defense, you get even more defense when doing a super attack. You get more defense here when doing a super attack. Even when you receive a super attack, you have a 50% chance of just dodging it in general. If it's an unarmed super attack and you perform the 18 key, you just straight up nullify stuff. Like, Super Gogeta themselves is decent. But again, the main issue is just getting to that point. And 60% damage reduction is very hard to... It's incredibly hard to argue that you can use them. In Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they might be a part 3 EZA. I'm gonna be honest. It's Gohan though is definitely a good pickup option. I would just argue, yeah. Because how much? Let me just go into Dokkan real quick. I'm almost positive, but this should be a 200 coin character, right? Let me just see real quick. Scroll all the way down. Yeah, it's a 200 coin character. I just double checked. No, it's 150. Yeah, that gives a lot of extra value to this then. Because the thing is, right, is that while you definitely could get them with the memorial stones, like the 100 rainbow stones or the global stones, whatever you want to call them, they're really good. Like, Into Gohan is insanely good. 66% damage reduction just from getting 3 rainbow key spheres. And then this character is generating rainbow key spheres, tech to rainbow. And then starting from the 5th turn, they're also going to change another key sphere that's not tech to rainbow as well. I'm sorry, not tech, to int key spheres as well. Like, that's pretty good, because it just gives you so much healing. Every key sphere gives you a little bit extra healing and defense. The only thing that I would say they're susceptible to is just normal attacks, like the AoEs. But other than that, they have like just so much utility, greatly lowering attack and defense over here. Again, the damage reduction. I took them into the Rose and Zamasu fight, and Gohan did extremely well in there. Launching the additional attack again, just guaranteed as well, is just really good. getting just an insane amount of attack and defense post super attack. Like he has so much stats everywhere. You have 200 here, 200 here. Let's just say, well, you get 5 keys here, so 150% defense here, right? Then you got an additional 100% if it's a super class, or 50% if it's an extreme class. You're also giving, no matter what, allies just the attack and key. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Inspuhan is very, very good. It's a very, very decent unit. But that, again, this is only if you have like a lot of newer units that I would probably get Buhan. But that's about it. Anyways, let's go ahead and stop there. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys, if you guys do get anything, what are you guys gonna coin? Me personally, I'm probably just gonna get Tech Vegito. I'm just gonna be honest. I would like to get the unit 2 dupes, and I have so much red coins that I'm more than fine just using a little bit extra to just coin them. Right. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel a lot, and subscribing is free. And you know, we're so close to 1,800, so any subscription matters. So thank you all. Hope you guys all have a great week. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.